Hey guys, it's Beth. Today I'll be using 5 of these wall shelves from Dollar Tree, some of these bamboo sticks, and tumbling blocks. I started out with 2 of the wall shelves and marking 2 tumbling blocks on the bottom of one of the sides of the shelf. From the top of those marks on the tumbling blocks, I made 2 more lines up 5 and 6/16 inches. And then I did that again from those middle marks. And these will be where I'll be placing all of the tumbling blocks. So again, spaces in between each mark was 5 and 6/16. Next, I took 2 tumbling blocks, put some wood glue on the edges of them and connecting them together. Added some hot glue in the center. Put those 2 tumbling blocks down on the very edge of the wall shelf. And then I did the same thing, gluing them down onto my next set of marks. And then again, doing the next set on the last set. And I'll do this again on my other shelf that I had made markings on. So you'll do this on 2 of them. Once those were all done, I took some wood glue again, putting it on the top of the set of tumbling blocks that was on the edge of the wall shelf. Some wood glue and hot glue, and placed down another wall shelf. So it's making like an L shape. And then I do the same thing on the other wall shelf with the tumbling blocks, wood glue and hot glue, and put the other side of the shelf on top of those tumbling blocks. And then just keep doing that all the way up until I have the other 2 shelves attached. Next, I take these bamboo sticks that I get from Amazon, and I am marking up 1 inch from the bottom of each shelf. So just want to make sure that when I put all of the paint that I'll be storing in this, that it won't fall out. So I'm marking 1 inch above the bottom of each shelf. And then I mark off how long the opening is. And I don't remember, I think it was just about 14 inches, just under. And then cut that with some Fisker shears and do that to all of them. So I will have 6 of these. Then I take some wood glue, put it on those 1 inch markings, and place down the bamboo stick. And I do that above each shelf. And then to make sure those dry completely, I take some masking tape and tape those sticks right down to the shelf while the glue dries. And then I do the same thing on the other side of my shelf. And that is it. I just let it dry for about a full day before putting my paints on it. And here it is all finished. I absolutely love it, and it was so super simple to make. Thank you guys so much for watching. Today I'm using these 2 plastic plates from Walmart, this Lazy Susan from the Target Dollar Spot, and these 2 large dowels from Dollar Tree to make a paint holder. I started by measuring the dowels down 7 inches, taping them together, and using my miter box and saw to cut them. Once I had those cut down, I took one of the larger dowels from the other half, taped that to the original 2, and cut that down. So I had 3 pieces at 7 inches. I then took my Barcelona beige chalk paint and painted those 3 7-inch dowels with 2 coats. I then took this Lazy Susan from Target, which was in the Target dollar spot, and painted the outside edge with the Barcelona beige and then a little bit on the top. The center of it will be covered, so I did not do that part. And then I took the 3 dowels, hot glued them to one of my plastic plates, and again, those were from Walmart. I just tried to space them out evenly. And then I put some hot glue on the tops of them and placed down my other plastic plate right on top of those. And I didn't paint the plates. I like the color of them. Plus, if I get paint on them, it'll wipe up easily. And I didn't paint the plates. I like the color that they were, so I just left them as is. After I had the holes made, I took some small screws and just screwed them inside each of those holes. And doing this, it made the dowels at the bottom kind of shift a little, so I end up taking it back apart on the bottom and re-gluing the dowels into place. So here I take the bottom plate back off and then add the hot glue again to the bottom of the dowels. Can't really see on the camera, but I'm just hot gluing them back into place in the spots I want them. And then after I do that, I flip it upside down. So this is the bottom of my bottom plate. Again, making my markings and pre-drilling the holes with a small drill bit. So what I'm doing is drilling through the plate right into the center of the dowel. And then again, taking small screws and putting those into those holes. That's what it looks like so far. And then I took this shelf liner, which was from Dollar Tree. I cut it down to the size of the inside of my plates and then just hot glued in a couple different spots just to keep that from moving. And so when I have paint on there, it won't slide around when it's spinning. And I did the same thing on the bottom, just notching out the holes for my dowels. And then I took some Gorilla Grip glue, placed a decent amount on the top of the Lazy Susan, adding hot glue and placing down my plates. So I just make sure to push that down, make sure it's nice and dry. And that is it for this project. Super easy, and I just love it. Thank you guys so much for watching.